Welcome to Spotlight Cinema, your ultimate guide to the terrifying world of horror films. From demonic possessions and haunted hotels to sinister clowns and nightmare stalkers, we're counting down the top 10 scariest horror movies of all time. 1. The Exorcist, 1973. The Exorcist remains a defining film in the horror genre, terrifying audiences since its release. Based on William Peter Blatty's novel, the story revolves around Regan McNeil, a 12-year-old girl possessed by a demonic entity. Her mother, Chris, seeks the help of Father Karras and Father Merrin, who perform a harrowing exorcism. The film's power lies in its masterful combination of psychological tension and shocking imagery. The infamous spider walk, head-spinning scenes, and disturbing vocalizations from Regan continue to haunt viewers. The Exorcist became notorious for inducing fainting spells and panic attacks in theaters, amplifying its legacy. Beyond the scares, it delves into themes of faith, guilt, and the eternal battle between good and evil. 2. The Shining, 1980. Stanley Kubrick's The Shining transforms Stephen King's novel into a psychological labyrinth of terror. Jack Torrance, an aspiring writer, accepts a job as the winter caretaker of the Overlook Hotel. Isolated with his family, Jack begins to unravel under the influence of supernatural forces within the hotel. The film's slow burn suspense, unsettling visuals, and haunting score create an atmosphere of dread. Iconic scenes, such as Jack's deranged here's Johnny and Danny's eerie encounters with the ghostly twins, are deeply embedded in pop culture. Kubrick's perfectionism and Jack Nicholson's unhinged performance cement The Shining as a cerebral and terrifying experience. 3. Hereditary, 2018. Ari Aster's Hereditary redefines modern horror by blending psychological drama with supernatural terror. The story follows the Graham family as they unravel following the death of the family matriarch. Annie, the mother, uncovers dark secrets about her ancestry, leading to horrifying consequences. The film's horror escalates gradually, relying on disorienting visuals and a pervasive sense of doom. Toni Collette's portrayal of a grieving mother on the edge of sanity is gripping. The final act, where family trauma intertwines with occult rituals, delivers one of the most shocking climaxes in recent memory. 4. Halloween, 1978. John Carpenter's Halloween introduced Michael Myers, the masked killer whose silent, emotionless stalking turned him into a horror icon. The story begins with Myers escaping from a mental institution and returning to his hometown to terrorize teenager Laurie Strode. With minimal gore, Carpenter relies on suspense, the chilling score, and the haunting presence of Myers to evoke fear. The film's influence on the slasher genre is immeasurable, spawning numerous sequels and imitations. Jamie Lee Curtis's role as Laurie established her as the quintessential final girl. 5. The Conjuring, 2013. Based on the real-life cases of paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, The Conjuring revitalized the haunted house genre. The Perron family moves into a secluded farmhouse, only to experience escalating paranormal activity. The Warrens are called in to confront the malevolent spirit. James Wan crafts a tense and atmospheric film that thrives on jump scares and psychological terror. The combination of grounded performances, particularly from Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson, with spine-chilling visuals like the infamous clap game, makes The Conjuring a modern classic. 6. Psycho, 1960. Psycho revolutionized horror by introducing psychological horror to mainstream cinema. Marion Crane, on the run after embezzling money, checks into the Bates Motel, managed by the unsettling Norman Bates. Hitchcock masterfully manipulates audience expectations, with the infamous shower scene becoming one of the most iconic moments in film history. The twist ending, revealing Norman's split personality, shocked audiences. Bernard Herrmann's screeching score amplifies the tension, making Psycho a timeless masterpiece that laid the groundwork for modern psychological thrillers. 7. It, 2017. Andy Muschietti's It, adapted from Stephen King's novel, follows a group of kids, the Losers Club, as they confront Pennywise, a shape-shifting entity that feeds on fear. Set in the small town of Derry, the film blends coming-of-age storytelling with supernatural horror. Bill Skarsgård's portrayal of Pennywise is terrifying, with his unsettling grin and erratic movements. The film balances heart and horror, delving into themes of trauma, friendship, and courage. The eerie scenes in the sewer and the "You'll float too" catchphrase leave a lasting impression. 8. A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, Wes Craven's A Nightmare on Elm Street introduces Freddy Krueger, a killer who attacks his victims in their dreams. The film centers on a group of teenagers who realize they must stay awake to survive. With its surreal dream sequences and inventive kills, the film blurs the line between reality and nightmares. Freddy's burnt visage and razor glove became synonymous with fear. Craven's ability to tap into the primal fear of vulnerability during sleep gives the film its enduring power. 9. Paranormal Activity, 2007. Paranormal Activity redefined found footage horror with its minimalist approach. The film documents a young couple, Katie and Micah, who set up cameras in their home to capture evidence of a supernatural presence. The genius of the film lies in its subtlety: doors creaking, shadows moving, and quiet disturbances build an oppressive sense of dread. The low-budget production adds to its realism, immersing viewers in the couple's growing terror. Its commercial success sparked a franchise and revitalized the found footage subgenre. 10. The Babadook, 2014. The Babadook is a psychological horror that explores the manifestations of grief and depression. Amelia, a widowed mother, struggles to care for her troubled son, Sam. When a sinister children's book, Mr. Babadook, appears, their lives spiral into terror. Jennifer Kent uses the Babadook as a metaphor for unresolved trauma. The film's haunting imagery, combined with Essie Davis's intense performance as Amelia, creates a deeply unsettling atmosphere. The Babadook's shadowy figure and unsettling voice stay with audiences long after the credits roll.